For the fourth time in franchise history, the New England Patriots are Super Bowl champs. Welcome to a Super Sunday edition of The Blitz presented by Synchrony Financial. Patriots top the Seahawks 28-24 alongside John Clayton. They're going to be talking about this goal line play for years to come, John. They're Seattle Seahawks at the 1-yard line. Just after Marshawn Lynch went for 4 down to the 1, they decide to pass. It's a pick by the rookie Malcolm Butler. You're in Seattle. You have a better understanding of what the Seahawks do on goal line. Tell us what the thought process was there on the offensive end.
As we discuss this, don't think, of course, I'm defending
Sure.
it. I'm explaining it. So to explain what happened, they go out in 3 wide receiver personnel for Seattle, and all of a sudden the Patriots in our goal line defense. And so they're stacked against the run. Darrell Bevel, the offensive coordinator, decided in that play to go to a passing concept to the right side on a play to Ricardo Lockett that usually works. And the reason it usually works is you have one guy that's kind of clearing out the way, and then Lockett trails, and that's worked for plays this year. And so that was the play call. The problem that they had is that Malcolm Butler jumped the route and made the interception, and Lockett probably didn't finish the route as good as he could. And so consequently, they get the interception that cost them the game. And the reason they did not run the ball and go beast mode is because of the alignment was there. The timing of the alignment, the fact that they probably would have gone run even against goal line on 3rd down.
Yes.
But they felt, and Pete Carroll said this, they did not want to waste a down by trying to run into a run defense. That was the reason they went pass. That was the reason they went to that concept. And unfortunately, that's the reason they lost.
Beast mode at the goal line, John, please.
I know.
Meantime, to give the Patriots, they were down 10 points in this game. All the momentum Seattle's way. An interesting thing they did on the offensive end, though, is Vereen in the backfield more so than the big back. And obviously that helped them get back in the game as well. Vereen had 11 receptions in this game.
Yeah, just give credit to Josh McDaniels for calling a great game in this one, because what he did to start this out, knowing that the Seahawks were going to play zone and seeing they're going to play a lot of zone, they did a lot of zone clearing out in the first round. One guy clearing it out, the other guy going underneath, and they knew we were going to short. And the idea that Josh said that he did this is because you can't move these guys. When they go zone, I mean, you have to really beat them, and there's very little margin of error and little room for that. And so by clearing them out, they open things up. In the second half, the adjustment was, okay, Vereen now, particularly knowing that Chancellor was going to be struggling against Gronkowski in man coverage, and you saw KJ Wright covering, that opened up a second option that forced them into maybe more man coverages. So great strategy by Josh McDaniels in this one.
Point, counterpoint, if you will. Tom Brady, 3rd Super Bowl MVP, 4th Super Bowl title for him. A Super Bowl record, 37 completions in this game, 4 scoring strikes to 4 different receivers. Talk about what you saw for him against a dynamic defense in Seattle.
What you saw was the focus. I mean, 2 weeks of intense work where he focused and watched more tape than he's ever watched, and he wanted this win more so than probably any other win that he had. Not just the deflate gate, but I think the fact that he wanted to match Terry Bradshaw. He wanted to match Joe Montana for Super Bowls. He wanted those records, but most importantly, he wanted that 4th Super Bowl victory. And he was so focused. I know Julian Edelman after the game was talking about how he was making all the little reminders in the huddle. Okay, make sure you do this. Make sure you do this. He was really on top of it. And because of that, I mean, he had one of his greatest games in the Super Bowl, and they were able to win.
Safe to say Tom Brady was in sync, right, John?
He was in sync. That is correct.
By Synchrony Financial, he leads the Patriots to their 4th Super Bowl championship, again 28-24 here in the desert. For the Hall of Famer John Clayton, I'm Jim Basquil.